How you doing, everyone? Welcome back. Please excuse the noise in the background. Somebody sounds like they're mowing over there, which is fine. I would rather be outside and deal with that because it is a beautiful day out here. Now, as you have noticed by the title of my video, it is finally happening. It is finally happening. The Trump administration is finally releasing the files. We are finally getting the files. I don't believe it. Wow, he's going to declassify and release all of it. Can you believe it? Wow. Let me read the statement that was put out. I have been asked by many people about the life and times of Amelia Earhart. Yeah, we're getting the Earhart files, right? Stuff that's already public information, right? Such an interesting story. And I would consider declassifying and releasing everything about her, in particular her last fatal flight. She was an aviation pioneer, the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic and achieved so many other, I bumped it here and lost it, and achieved so many other aviation firsts. She disappeared in the South Pacific while trying to become the first woman to fly around the world. Amelia made it almost 3/4 around the world before she, and this part gets me, suddenly and without a trace, vanished. Hold on. Before she suddenly and without a trace, not without a trace, without notice, like she's supposed to give notice that this is going to happen. That she suddenly and without notice vanished, never to be seen again. Yeah, she's going to disappear without notice. That's kind of how it works. Her disappearance almost 90 years ago captivated millions. I am ordering my administration to declassify and release all government records related to Amelia Earhart, her final trip, and everything else about her. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America. So there you have it, folks. We are getting the files. The files that everybody wants. Many people are asking him about it. Turns out one person actually has brought it up. And that was a congressional delegate, not even a congressional representative, a non-voting delegate from one of our territories. I want to say it was the Mariana Islands. I don't remember just exactly off the top of my head. I had it, and I don't have it in front of me. But yeah, that one person asked for any information on Amelia Earhart. But the thing is, there is no reason to believe that anything is still classified about her. I mean, everything that social media post that I just read is effectively just a summary of the life and times of Amelia Earhart. Yeah, we know. We know all of this. Now, I learned about this, maybe 40 years ago when I was in grade school. Yeah, elementary school is when I learned about Amelia Earhart. And pretty much everything that we are going to find in the files. And that we already know about her because it's already public information. It is suspected that she was having an affair with her navigator. Suspected. I don't know if that's ever been proven. They declared her dead in 1939. She crashed in 1937. There was a 17-day search by the United States Navy. Never found her. So, actually, I believe she was eventually found. But, yeah, they didn't find her during the search and rescue mission. So, I don't know what there is to declassify, considering everything is already declassified. What is there to release? Doesn't matter because it is all declassified. It is information that you have access to. But hey, we're getting the files. We are getting the files. I don't know why the Amelia Earhart files. I don't know. Maybe she was in the Epstein files. Maybe she had the Epstein files. I don't know. Kind of hard to tell. But you know what? At least he's looking under the right letter of the alphabet. Getting closer. Getting closer. He was looking, he was supposed to have released all the JFK files and all of the Martin Luther King files. I don't know. Next thing you know, we might get all of the John Wilkes Booth files. Who knows? Maybe we will get all of the files into fellow impeached president Andrew Johnson. Who knows what's coming next? Maybe we'll get some files on the assassination of James Garfield. Or the assassination of William McKinley. I don't know. That's some stuff that we all want to know about, isn't it? We all want the files. Charles Guiteau, we gotta know about that guy. Charles Guiteau. Which president did he... Is that... I want to say that was Garfield's assassination. If it wasn't Garfield's assassin, then it was McKinley's assassin. But I'm like 90% certain that it was Garfield's assassin. Go ahead and leave a comment if you remember off the top of your head, or if you've taken a chance to look it up, because I have not. That I'm unscripted, so that just kind of popped into my head. Charles Guiteau, and I don't remember the name of the other assassin. We should definitely release all the files as it pertains to the conspiracy to kill Lincoln. And yes, that actually was a conspiracy that failed because, sure, Lincoln was assassinated, but the others who were supposed to be assassinated were not. That was a plot to take out the entire Lincoln government. So, what other... Maybe we'll get the D.B. Cooper files. I don't know. Maybe we'll get the D.B. Cooper files. All kinds of mysteries that we want to know the answers to, right? Area 51. Maybe we'll get the files into Bigfoot. Yeah, maybe we'll get the Bigfoot files. But there you have it, folks. We are finally getting the files. all of the stuff that is not classified and hasn't been for many, many years, much of which was never classified. We're getting it all. Amelia Earhart. Wow, I've been waiting since I was in 3rd grade to get this information. And it's finally coming. Amelia Earhart files. He is going to release all the files. We already know that it's not safe to take Epstein-Aminophene, because Epstein-Aminophene causes, well, obviously he said he mispronounced acetaminophen, as you well know, as you I'm sure know that he mispronounced acetaminophen, saying that it causes autism, which we know that's not true. But for the Epsteinth time, let's release the actual files. Let's release the actual files, buddy. The ones that people really are asking for. You're not going to do it, though, because you're in them. You're in them. And now there's evidence to suggest that Musk is in them. So, who knows what's going to happen? What are we going to learn when he releases these files? What, that a plane crashed with a woman and her navigator? That the radio wasn't working? That despite forecast predicting clear weather, they ran into inclement weather? Yeah, stuff that we already know. So, getting the Earhart files that we already know about. But now if you could just do us all a favor and release the Epstein files, buddy. Catch y'all next time.